Hello yogis and welcome to the Yogic Body Studio. My name is Jess Palmer, owner and creator of YB, and thank you for joining me here on the mat today. All you'll need for class in this low body opening flow with our strap is your yoga mat, of course, a handy dandy strap, and if you don't have a yoga strap, you can also use a bath towel as well, something long enough that you can wrap around your legs from reclined. We're going to begin and stay in reclined here for the duration of practice, so when you are ready, join me here on your mat. Let's begin. All right, yogis, thank you for joining me here today. Let's begin first with, of course, on our back with our knees bent, and slowly guide your palms here atop your knees. You can recline your head back, shoulders as well, tucking chin to neutral, and just begin here to show some love to the legs. So point and flex your toes, take ankle circles, maybe rock one hip open one way, another hip open the opposite way. Maybe crisscrossing your ankles here as now you rock your hips from side to side. Maybe now taking your hips in circles, rocking forward and back. And just some gentle movement to begin. So dropping your left foot here to the mat, bending through left knee, gently guiding your right knee here in toward your chest, extending it up and high. 2 more times here, just like that. Bend your knee and extend. Bend and extend. Maybe point and flex your toes here. 1 more. And then gently, if it's in your practice, just crisscross your right ankle over left thigh, gently pushing right knee away. A deep breath here. And then bring your knee back toward your chest. You can extend your left leg long, maybe even drop it down to the mat. A deep breath here. And from here, yogi's choice. You can gently begin to open up through your right hip, dropping right hip to the right. Maybe you take just a gentle twist here, dropping right knee to the left. Maybe you just take your right knee here in circles, clockwise, counterclockwise, and then bring both knees back to your palms. Rocking again your hips here from side to side. Point and flex your heels. And then bending right knee, place your right foot here onto the mat, guiding your left knee here into your chest, and extend. Bend and extend. 2 more rounds here, bend. Lengthening through the tops of your toes to your hip. And then guide your knee back in toward chest, rocking your knee here side to side. And then crisscrossing, if it's in your practice here, a gentle figure 4. Left ankle over right thigh. Point and flex your toe as you gently, mind-body connection here, push, so no hands, right? Hands off, but gently push your left knee down and away. A deep breath here. And then guide your knee back in toward your chest. Again, yogi's choice. Option to release your right leg long. You can gently drop left hip to the left. You can drop left knee here in toward the center line, over toward the right, just a gentle twist, just opening through the hips, a little movement. And then guide both knees back in toward your chest. Preparing here as we grab our strap. Yeah, let's have our strap handy. Extend your legs up long here with your strap wrapped around the bottoms of your feet, the soles of your feet. And notice here if again you can draw your chin to neutral so your nose isn't falling too far back. If you can soften through your shoulders here, you can also take a gentle bend to your knees as well. We're taking a hamstring stretch here, so stamp your low back down to the mat. So our whole upper body here is suctioned to the mat. Our legs come up and high. You can point your toes. You can even just let a little slack here into the strap as you walk your feet here atop the strap. 1 more deep breath. And join me now as you release left leg long down to your mat. Right leg here remains in our strap. Gently pull in toward you. Again, option to take a generous bend to your knee here as you soften and plug shoulders down your back onto your mat. 2 rounds of deep breath. Unclench your jaw, unfurl your brow. Take another breath here. And guide your strap here into just your left palm. In a spinal twist here, you can take a generous bend to your left, to your right knee if you'd like, or you can keep it extended, but drop with control here your right leg to the left. Option then to look to the right. And yogis, here again, this is just a quick visit here to hip opening and to opening up through the legs. So if you're noticing that you're not entirely open just yet, let gravity do the work. So maybe you start a little higher here, coming a bit further out of the pose to begin. And then with time, the back begins to open here for the twist. So never pushing in so far that we're going past our depth, right? Or that we feel any pain or tingling. Taking one more deep round of breath here in your twist. And then take a gentle bend back to your right leg as you extend your right leg up and high. Option here to guide your strap into just your right palm and place your left palm here atop your left hip. So left hip stays down to the mat with control. Open your right leg here to the right. And easy does it. Here again, we're not dropping our leg without control over to the right. We're feeling controlled here with that strap tugging atop the sole of our foot here. And as you know, we know with time, maybe your body begins to open here and you can drop your right leg here further open to the right. But no worries, yogis, and I'm going to stay here even if you're gently dropping my right leg open. Not too far here. Breath. Option always to take a generous bend. One more breath in. And draw your right leg back up into center. Now, yogis, we're going to come into half happy baby. For some, as you bend right knee in toward the crux of your right arm, with your thigh here close to parallel with the top of the mat. For some, you might decide to keep your strap here, right? And for others, you might remove your strap to the side. You might guide your palms here atop the backs of your thigh, or right foot grabs the outstep, or right palm grabs the outstep of your right foot. So whatever you need, whether it's strap assisted or without the strap, just take 2 inhales here, half happy baby pose. Softening through jaw, through low back and shoulders. Another breath in. And then with control, yogis, gently release your leg here as you bring your knees toward your chest. So we can all drop our strap here to the side. Rock your hips left and right. A grounding pose here in between sides. Come on into reclined butterfly pose. Soles of your feet come to meet, and like a book here, drop your knees apart. Palms can rest face up or face down at your side, maybe one palm to heart, one to belly. Softening through shoulders here again, grounding. 2 inhales. Another breath in. And place the soles of your feet back to the mat, bending your knees here together. Grabbing your strap as we do, have it handy here as you extend your legs up long. 2 rounds of deep breath here in our hamstring stretch. Stamping low back, shoulders, and the back of our head here to the mat. Another deep breath in. And now, yogis, bending right knee as you release your right leg long down to the mat. 2 inhales here, an isolated hamstring stretch on the left-hand side. Soften your gaze, maybe even allow your eyes to close here. Another breath. Preparing here for your spinal twist. Strap comes into just your right palm. Option to take a bend here to your left leg as it, with control, drops over to the right. Look left, or you can keep your left leg extended long. Again, early yet here in our practice, so take what you need. I'll have a bend here to my knee. You're welcome to join me. Keeping in mind here that our foot certainly does not have to touch the ground or the mat. One more deep breath here in your spinal twist with a strap assist. And then bend your left leg as you guide your left leg up and high. A deep breath here. Grabbing your strap into just your left palm. Right palm comes to right hip, stamping as a reminder here. Stamping down right hip. And with control here, opening to your depth here as left leg with control drops over to the left. Noticing here if you need to maybe even return to a previous pose. Maybe you just need to come on out of this if you have any pain or tingling. Honoring how you feel in your practice today. Take another deep breath here. And then join me now as again you guide your left leg here up and high in between the strap here, in between the midline. And then join me here as you exhale. Bring your left leg up and high back through to center for half happy baby pose. Option to keep your strap here into your palms, gently bending through left leg and guiding your left thigh parallel to the top of the mat. You can also remove your strap here to the side, grabbing the outstep of your foot or the back of your thigh. 2 inhales. Another breath in. And yogis, we can all remove our strap here to the side, bending both knees here up in toward your chest, rocking your hips from side to side, full or semicircles. Point and flex your toes. Joining me in one more reclined butterfly pose. Soles of your feet come to meet. Knock your knees apart. 3 rounds of deep breath. Noticing as chest and belly rise here with an inhale in, and soften here. Let your hips soften as well. Any tension that you're holding through lower body, thighs, knees or calves, let it go on an exhale. Softening the tops of your shins to the tops of your toes. Taking the biggest round of breath you've taken all day. Stay through the exhale. And join me as we take a short shavasana here. So bring your knees to touch, bending your knees, soles of the feet on the mat. You can gently drop your knees here from side to side, left and right. And then join me as we come on down to shavasana. Releasing your legs long to opposite corners of your mat. Letting your palms rest face up at your sides. Bringing your chin to neutral. No need to control your breath any longer. Just let your breath come back to normal as well. Soften through shoulders, through pelvis and low back. And take a quiet moment with me here, Shavasana. bringing your awareness, yogis, back into the room. Drawing a big breath in as chest and belly rise. And an exhale out again here, soften, supported by the mat. Rocking your head now from left to right, side to side. Wiggling fingers and toes, taking ankle and wrist circles. And joining me now as you roll over to your favorite side for fetal pose. Drawing bent knees up and in toward bent elbows. Taking this quiet, well-deserved, maybe rare moment here to yourself. Letting go of that last little bit of tension that you might be holding here through shoulders, low back, or thighs. And join me now as you use your top palm to push yourself up to an easy seated pose here to face me. Joining me if you'd like here, taking 2 deep rounds of breath as we begin to seal our practice, letting it go with a little noise here on the exhale. On my cue, let's begin. A deep breath in, inhale. Make some noise. Another breath in. And exhale, let it go. Raising your palms here up high overhead as your palms come to touch at the top. Draw them down through forehead or heart center. Remembering always that your yoga comes with you off the mat. So continue to join me as we take our yoga outside of the studio, the classroom, off of your mat for a more compassionate world. And yogis, thank you so much for joining me here in this video today. I look forward to seeing you in the next. And thank you so much for the support you provide to the channel just by subscribing or signing up for one of our awesome freebies down below, all of which include a yoga ebook, so all about the vocabulary of yoga. It also includes some freebies down below, a meditation challenge, as well as a journaling freebie. So yogis, thank you so very much again for joining me here at the Yogic Body. I will see you in the next video. Take good care.